Reconveners. Access Authority Level 8. Optical ID, not required for Authority Level 8 access. Bug wire scan passed. File category 302. The Endfield HR database has a list of special operators whose profiles are managed separately and locked behind an incredibly high authority level. These special operators have the right to directly communicate with senior corporate officers of Endfield Industries, and all of them are special Rhodes Island liaisons working at Endfield, pursuant to the Framework Agreement on Special Technical Roles and cooperation between Endfield Industries and Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals. Most of these operators usually do not work at Endfield facilities and do not carry out Endfield assignments on a regular basis. Instead, they are often involved in various roles throughout Talos-II. These special operators are also known by an esoteric title, Reconveners. The first originium crystal that traversed the cosmic gate to arrive at Talos-II was contaminated in the final battle of the First Egoloi War. The very fundamental nature of the infocrystal was damaged, causing degradation in its properties. Despite the contamination, several intact data shards remained within the chaos of its assimilated universe. Should anyone wish to navigate the corrupted data streams within, these shards can be perceived as a never-extinguishing beacon of blinding light. To achieve various objectives, both the Administrator and M3 tacitly allowed Warfarin, the leader of Rhodes Island at that time, to conduct emergency repairs and decontamination of the first originium. For reasons unknown, the reversing nature of ether was greatly slowed near the data vein. When Warfarin deciphered this data vein, depth readings of a data shard underwent a spontaneous spike as it decrypted from the assimilated universe into real space. The first Reconvener also arrived at Talos-II by accident and without the Administrator's knowledge. Warfarin was also unprepared for the arrival. Every Reconvener who left the Originium Woods has been friendly and willing to work with Rhodes Island and the Administrator. All of them also seem capable of realizing that they are a unique individual, despite sharing partial knowledge of the life experiences and interpersonal relationships stemming with distant memories of Terra. Such knowledge also allows Reconveners to use skills and abilities wielded by their original counterparts. Warfarin later found a way to commune with the data shards. Despite the concerns of others aware of their existence, she began to actively explore the Originium Woods. Warfarin encountered data shards willing to set foot on Talos-II, and thus she designed a process to better lead them out of the woods and enter the New World. Many Reconveners arrived at Talos-II while the Administrator hibernated. The Reconveners began exploring the world and seeking their own destinies, and they did so with the goal of assisting the Administrator in mind. Leading Reconveners out of the woods is essentially an act of creation. Warfarin bore the responsibilities for her actions, though she would occasionally vent out her frustrations to Endfielders who knew of this project. After every stress-fueled episode, she would remind everyone how years of extensive experience taught her that everything was worth its while. Note, the years of extensive experience Warfarin claims to have are subject to change, with the figure being 500 years a century ago, 300 years half a century ago, and dropping to 20 years in her most recent claims. Any Rhodes Islander and Endfielder is willing to trust in the beacon of the woods, as well as the wills that followed the light and emerged from the roiling chaos. I believe so too.